Hello, welcome to my vlog. Sorry I didn't vlog last week due to various things, but before I get to that, I want to apologise for this. I may end up putting, you know, the like filter effects over this to save you from seeing this face because I don't actually have that much self-confidence and I'm not sure I'm going to be brave enough to do this. I've got makeup on, trust me, I have makeup on. It's just not great makeup because I look as tired as I feel. It's pretty frightening. Also, for everyone else's sake, because I'm not entirely sure how many of you can stomach unfiltered this. I kind of like people that watch me and I don't want to upset you, or you know, with just this. Moving on from that, I'm going to say a lot. Sorry, did tell you I was tired, right? Apologies, last week I had every intention of filming one and actually updating about the Anomaly scan, which we'd had on the Tuesday. But Tuesday, again, I'm sorry, it's going to happen, go with it. On Friday, when I would normally try and film something, I ended up packing up for our weekend away for Edith's birthday. We had a weekend at our, we call it the caravan, it's actually a static home at a holiday park, it's a little holiday home. We went there for the weekend and I was packing and getting everything organised and sorting stuff out for the animals and still sort of dealing with some fallout from the kitchen because my parents were coming to wallpaper it. That weekend while we were away, they thought it would be easier to just nip in on Saturday. I love them very much. I have amazing parents and my daddy person is like amazing at doing wallpaper. I have put that video up for anyone who wants to know my new kitchen. So it was a little bit manic and I just ran out of time. I just totally ran out of time. Then we're busy all day Saturday, Sunday, and then came back Sunday mid-afternoon for Edith's birthday party that she had at the centre, and then it was her birthday on the Monday, and then there was just like, at that point there was no point doing a video. I was like, I'll just do two this week because Edith has finished play school and stuff after this, and it's just George and Alice are finishing school next week, and so I just thought I'll just do it for a day, so hey, and you get this. So basically, first things first, the Anomaly scan, fantastic. She was very thorough. It was a very long-winded scan, but obviously that was good, really. She took a long time looking at the heart because he was in a dodgy position. Every time I have a scan, I have to end up doing star jumps. She had me on all fours, rocking back and forth on the bed, which was kind of embarrassing, and I don't think my IPs wanted to see that, but tough because it had to happen. So they could look at like the aorta and the vena cava and stuff like that, make sure everything was working fine. He's got a brain and everything and a bladder and it all seems to be working. In his stomach, he's been swallowing fluids, which I knew because I get hiccups and I feel them. He would not stop moving in this scan. It was a little bit crazy, and we've got a few good pictures. So everything's fine, everything's good. He's definitely got a penis and testicles. There is no mistaking this child is a boy. So that was good, and afterwards I gave my IPs their little box that I've done a review video on, Thinking of You boxes, so I'll be uploading that soon as well. Yeah, it was a really short lift. I literally drove to the train station, picked them up, went to the hospital, we had the scan, I drove them back to the train station and waved them off, bye. So I think it was a little bit crazy, a little bit manic, but it was good to see them. But the main point was that we saw him in the scan and he's all good. So everyone's happy. Pregnancy wise, I had one good week without nausea and everything. It was a good week. And unfortunately since then, just feel like poop again. And I feel like I'm actually annoying and I'm probably offending people because all I do is moan. But the reality is that this is, and I'm not, as I said last time, I'm not at all picking on this baby. I don't hold him accountable because people go, oh, naughty baby, in a nice way. And I'm thinking, don't blame the baby, it's not his fault. I mean, seriously, it's not his fault. It's my body's reaction to the hormones. And I think it's pretty much down to the fact that we did the IVF. And I took the medications and it's just, I think it's just put my body on a bit of a skew. So I don't think it's the baby at all, but this is the worst pregnancy I've ever had, hands down. And I thought Edith's was a pain. Oh look, acid reflux, yay. Gaviscon, Rennie, it's not working for very long at all. The acid reflux is almost constant and it hurts. I'm almost constantly got headaches or dizzy headed or fuzzy headed and exhausted. Have to pee all the time, but nothing major, nothing awful. None of this stuff is bad. I'm not hospitalised. I'm not even close to being hospitalised, but I've just never felt so pants constantly for so long in my life. It's kind of amazing. because I've just never felt this awful ever. It's exhausting. And by the end of the day, like, it feels overly dramatic, Lisa, feels everything hurts. Like, everything hurts. My pelvis is aching. It's not quite the SPD pain yet. But then I said to my piece, oh, actually, I went for a really good walk on the beach and it was fine. But then other days it hurts. It really hurts all the way across. My hips ache. My legs start aching because my hips, pelvis and everything is all messed up. My lower back is killing me. Between my shoulder blades aches. I keep feeling like only of an evening, it's really weird, that my right ovary may explode, and it actually hurts. And the Braxton Hicks, and every day now my feet are swollen and sore and achy. And yeah, I'm a joy to behold. You do not want to be near me of an evening because I'm such a grumpy cow. I feel so sorry for Darren. I keep saying to him, I really love you, I'm so sorry. And he's like, it's okay. And I was like, but I'm so miserable and you must hate me. And he's like, no, I don't. And I feel so bad for him. I want to do something nice for him because of an evening he's rubbing my feet and stuff. He's just, I cannot praise that man enough. He's been amazing, and I just feel really bad because I'm all right in the daytime. Like, I'm all right. I don't feel good. You can probably see I don't feel good. And I do feel sick, and I am tired, and I'm a bit grumpier than usual because when you're like in pain a lot, you tend to not end up being in the best mood. But I try and I get on, and when I've got the kids here, I am the jolly mummy. I refuse to be horrible to my kids. Just, it's not happening. I mean, if they're annoying, I'll tell them, but I cannot be grumpy. I cannot be just raw how I actually kind of feel inward in the daytime with kids. It's not an option. Unfortunately, by the time they go to bed, I'm done playing Mary Poppins. I'm over it. And Darren actually, I'm not horrible to him. I say to him, I'm gonna rant now. I'm not ranting at you. Like, you've done nothing wrong. Please do not for 1 second think I'm having a go at you. I'm not, but I feel the need to get this out, spew out the crazy lava, angry rawness, and then we'll have a quite nice evening. And he just sits there, he goes like, right, bring it. And so I feel really, really bad for him. I do. And again, that's going to be my thumbnail face. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm over it. So yeah, but hopefully it'll pass. It'll pass. And I mean, again, I keep thinking, why is it getting to me so much? I don't understand why of an evening I'm so miserable. Because I feel miserable, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. I sit there, I don't allow myself to do it. I have my ranty and then I refuse to be horrible. I'm not being a horrible person. I'm not having it. I'm not a miserable, grumpy, I'm kind of a dark-souled person, but I'm not a really miserable, ranty, moany cowbag. I don't like being that person. But saying that, on my personal Facebook, I just had a rant about the auditions in London, like, proper, I'm feeling beat off, rah, sort of thing. And I never do that, because that's not really, I try not to be that person. And generally, I don't even feel like that person, but at the minute, I kind of do. I am just a miserable cow, and it has to go because I actually don't like feeling like that. I don't enjoy it. But I think it's just where I'm getting used to everything aching and everything hurting and being tired, and it will get better. And I think it actually coincides a little bit with Edith because she started to sleep better for the last 3 or 4 nights. And as I said before, when she does that after, she was awful for a week there. And I felt like I was dying because she was just awful. And then she started sleeping again. And now I still feel like I'm dying, but in a different way because I just feel steamrollered by the fact that I've slept. Even though I get up to pee like twice, I'm sleeping in between that. And I'm going to bed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm so rock and roll. And I'm still waking up and I'm like, I don't want to get up. Go away. Life can just go away for a while. I'll see you in a week. My pillow. Let's just do that. I could do that now, actually. I better not, because I could actually fall asleep, and that would not be good. So yeah, anyway, this has been nearly 10 minutes of me moaning. See, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And the thing is, as I said so many times, I'm probably annoying people saying it over and over and over again. I'm so conscious of all the people that were killed for this. And so another reason I really refuse to be grumpy and let it overwhelm me is I know how lucky I am. I'm so grateful this child is doing okay. His parents are so excited that I will move. I would do this again, even though I know how bad I feel and the puking and everything, I would still do it again. I don't for any 1 second want anyone to think I wouldn't. I would do it in a heartbeat again, 3 times over for this little kid to come into this world for his parents because he is so loved already. But at the same time, rah, you know? Don't like feeling like poo. Anyway, also, at the end, if anyone's stuck to the end, good for you. You get a brownie point from Lisa. I'm on Periscope and I do annoying videos most days because I'm having way too much fun and I don't plan them. I just film whatever I feel like, and it's usually completely stupid, and apparently sometimes it's a bit funny. So yeah, if you want to check me out on that, you'd never guess what my username is. Yep, it's Lumdeedums. I have no imagination. It's just easier for me to remember who I am. Because if I had lots of different names, I'd forget who I was. I'm not even kidding. I couldn't do the whole different names on different platforms. I actually never remember my password to log on to pay my mobile phone bill. I have to change it every time because I cannot remember it. I've got a mental block with passwords. So I don't dare change my username because I would never do anything online ever. In fact, if my phone logs me out of YouTube, you may never see from me again because I don't think I could remember what my password is. Which is good because I'm assuming no one else could hack me, because if I don't know what my password is, I'll be damned if they could figure it out. Alright, okay, I'm going to love you and leave you, and again, apologies for a really long video. More pictures at the end of this bloated, disgusting stomach, and not the baby is not, it's my fatty, disgusting stomach that's gross. The bump itself underneath all of that is fine. Yeah, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.